Hey, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the Super 80s Podcast Friend. They said we wouldn't make it this far, but here we are, 5 episodes in, guys.
They said it couldn't be done.
Yet.
It's exciting. We have one mission, and that is to analyze every single theme song from every single television show from the 1980s, soap operas, dramas, comedies, cartoons, ABC, NBC, CBS, PBS. We take them all. Do you guys remember the Bloodhound Gang?
Yes.
Nova?
Nova.
What if Conky gives us Nova today?
Was there another network? I don't think so.
Did I name them all really quickly?
I think so. Fox wasn't around then.
Oh, but we'll get to this later, but there's those shows that were on like UHF channels.
Sure.
So there's some, D-list shows. Anyway, I am one of the 3 hosts. My name is John.
Hi, John. I'm Ryan.
Hey, guys. I am Peter.
And we are excited to be here for our 5th episode. If you have not listened before, a little bit about how our show works. We start out by catching up a little bit. Following that, Conky, our neighborhood robot, will help us choose the song of the week. We'll tell you about our memories of the show. We will give you some general background, and then we're going to listen to that song and just pick it apart. At the end, we'll watch the video and then wrap it up. That's how things work here on the Super 80s Podcast Friend.
Love it.
Any retractions?
Yeah.
We like to cover our bases and make sure we're being straight with you guys. Any retractions from our last episode, which was DuckTales?
A week is a long time to remember my mistakes.
I tried to actively forget my mistakes, so...
No retractions. You won't be able to hear our retraction theme song. I had one. I was thinking of it earlier today, and then I lost it, so it must not have been... Oh!
I thought you guys improv'd one last week.
We did.
Is that our retraction?
Wait, I do have a retraction.
You could retract the retraction song.
Ready? Here we go. Retraction time is a special time. All right. My retraction is the word housemarm. And Pete Googled it, and it is actually not a term. It is now, but
it's always been a term for you.
So it was schoolmarm. There is no such thing as a housemarm. So whatever. Be on whatever her name was.
But in the John dictionary, what is the definition of housemarm?
A lady who lives in your house who teaches your children.
We could all use a housemarm.
Hey, we like to have a drink or two on the show, and we are looking for a sponsor. If you haven't listened to our other episodes, we are looking to retire. So we are looking for a sponsor. So our beers of the week, right now, I am drinking a Three Sheeps water slides out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Ditto.
Oh, nice. Lakefront Brewery, River West Stein for me. So Milwaukee.
It's a great beer. So Lakefront Brewery, Three Sheeps Brewery, give us a call. Speaking of giving us a call, you can email us, if you still email, at super80s80s podcastfriend at
1-900.
Stop. What's super80s podcastfriend at gmail.internet.
www.
We have a Facebook page. You can find us there, Super 80s Podcast Friend. Ryan, do we have an Instagram account, or will we?
Sometime.
Okay.
We don't have one.
You can Instagram us, and that's really it. And you can leave us messages on Apple Podcasts. Leave a review. It helps with the algorithms. Yeah. What is an algorithm?
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Anybody here know what an algorithm is?
No.
Pete? You're our engineer.
In a broad sense, but not really.
Well, like us and rate us and algorithm us up. We want to up our algorithms.
It's important.
It's our main goal. All right. With all of that out of the way, it's time to select our song. We have a robot named Conky. He used to belong to Pee Wee Herman and Pee Wee's Playhouse. He now lives in our neighborhood and helps out. So, Conky, wake up.
Ready to assist. You, Pee-wee.
Morning, Conky.
What's today's secret word?
Today's secret word is...
The Love Boat.
Jeez.
Wowza.
So, like we said, we start talking about our memories of this program, and then Engineer Pete's actually going to give us some legit history. But, fellas, any personal anecdotes or memories of the legendary show, The Love Boat?
I remember it as a show that was occasionally on in my house. I don't know that it was one that I paid a lot of attention to.
I don't get to say this sentence very often. We're a little young for The Love Boat.
It aired from 1977 to 1986.
Wow.
You have any memories?
The only memory I have of Love Boat is, I think, syndication. So it was like one of those shows, and MASH is in this category for me, where I knew if I woke up as a kid and Love Boat was on, it was the middle of the night, and I need to get back to bed because it was it was way too damn late.
That's a great
So you
memory.
would just wake up in a dark house and turn on a TV, and that's
just-
how you gauged.
Yes, exactly.
It's fantastic.
I don't know that I've ever actually seen an episode of Love Boat. Parts, but not an entire episode.
I think my memories are pretty similar to you guys. I remember probably my mom or dad like having it on. I remember Gopher. Maybe
That
the
is a
bartender?
character.
Yep.
He is not a...
Is he the doctor?
He is the purser.
What's a purser?
Yeah, I knew that question was coming.
Is
I
it the
should've-
house marm of the
no,
boat?
No, the purser is someone who locks up valuables for the guests.
Oh.
So if you're on your cruise ship with, a stack of $100 bills,
The
or
family jewels.
Traveler's
the family
checks.
jewels, you give them to the purser to keep
Gloria,
them safe.
where are the traveler's checks?
I remember the bartender. His name was Isaac.
Correct.
I remember the captain.
Captain Stubing.
Stubings.
And I remember that there was drama and love and all. So we'll get into that.
There was a Doc.
Doc.
And then there was Julie, the cruise director.
Julie, she was cute. Maybe. So I have one other memory, and it's a bit off to the side, but as a kid, one of my top 5 movies was the John Candy classic, The Love Boat, or Summer Rental.
Oh, yeah.
And in that movie, he and Rip Torn, who plays Scully, get really drunk, and they're out on a sailboat. And Rip Torn starts reciting the lyrics to The Love Boat, and they start singing it. It's a great scene. So if any of you have seen the John Candy classic, Summer Rental, John Candy, Rip Torn, drunk on a sailboat, start singing it. It's really good. If we have time at the end, maybe we can find that clip and play the 20 seconds of those two singing it on the boat. It's fantastic. So that's my main memory of that.
Did Scooby-Doo ever do a mashup with Love Boat?
As a cartoon, I'm going to say no.
I'm gonna be with this is pre-Roger Rabbit.
I'm feeling well, like
But there was, I believe there was a Brady Bunch crossover.
a crossover, whatever the term is, because I'm thinking they had like Brady Bunch, they had Harlem Globetrotters.
Are we talking about Scooby-Doo or The Love
Scooby-Doo.
Boat?
Scooby-Doo
Okay.
he's talking about.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm saying the Love Boat, I believe that the parents on the Brady Bunch did appear as guests.
Oh,
but
I
not
see.
as themselves.
Oh,
They
even more
played
interesting.
different people who and then I think they just gave each other a funny look at the buffet line or something.
That's good
I
stuff.
like that.
Robert Reed and Florence Henderson.
Flow.
Any other memories before Engineer Pete gives us a little background on The Love Boat? That's, again, my main one.
I mean,
is
I
Summer.
remember the song is catchy.
It's a great song.
Got a great refrain.
All right, Pete, talk to us.
Okay, so romantic comedy aired from September 77 to May of 86, produced by Aaron Spelling.
A spelling show, really?
Vehicle.
They had guest actors on each episode to play the cruise guests, so there was a ton of cameos. Each episode had multiple storylines written by different groups of writers. So you'd have a comedy subplot, like a romance subplot, and then another subplot.
This sounds fantastic.
I know. It was set on the ship called the MS Pacific Princess. There were 3 TV movies that aired before the regular series premiered.
Wow.
After the show ended, there was 4 specials and a TV movie that aired.
This is post 86.
Yes.
Wow.
We already went through the characters. Fun fact about Gopher. Fred Grady, who played Gopher, was elected to the House of Representatives for 4 terms representing Iowa.
Wow.
Well, and who wouldn't vote for someone that was on the Love Boat?
So that's some interesting background. I like the idea of different writers and like a comedy plot and a drama and a mystery plot. I'm interested.
There's a real wide open canvas when you got a cruise ship.
There is.
Right?
And different guests every week. I feel
Yeah.
like this is why could this not have worked? And give me the years one more time, please.
77 to 86, so 9-year run.
That's a long
That's
run.
a great run. If I was spacing out, did you tell us what network? Do we know what network it was on?
I did not pay
All right.
attention to that.
I'm going to guess CBS. It has the feel of a CBS show to me.
I'm going to go with that. All right. We're not experts, but CBS, 9 seasons, comedy, drama, different guest stars. Great stuff. Aaron's
It kind of makes me curious to watch it now.
Yes. Maybe at some point we can sit down and watch it and report back to our dear listeners.
So, spelling went from Love Boat to Beverly Hills 90210.
The guy's a genius.
And there's probably
He's got
a million
his name
things in
on,
between.
Like, a
yeah.
ton of stuff. So
That's really cool.
all hits.
Yeah.
Well, that's some awesome background. A little bit about the Love Boat.
I have fun background on the song as well.
Oh,
All right.
I'd like to hear it.
I love this song.
The song is composed by Charles Fox, lyrics by Paul Williams, and sung by Jack Jones for the first 8 seasons. A different arrangement is sung by Dionne Warwick for the last season and the
Outstanding.
4 specials that followed.
Outstanding.
We'll have to find a few seconds of this. So we're going to listen to the Jack Jones one, and then we
Yes,
got to find a little John Candy Rip Torn and a little Dionne Warwick before
we'll
we let
see.
you guys go.
We'll see.
Was her Psychic Friends Network in as background vocalist?
I did
We
not.
can only hope so.
Did not find that in the Wikipedia article. So the composer also composed the song "Killing Me Softly" with his song, which became a hit for Roberta Flack.
Oh.
Dang.
Jack Jones appears in the movie Airplane 2 as a lounge singer as Ted escapes from the hospital,
Love it.
singing the Love Boat theme song.
Stop it. Jack Jones, he did Christmas songs on the Christmas records as a kid. I remember seeing Jack
really?
Jones's name. Yeah.
The Paul Williams, who wrote the lyrics, wrote or co-wrote 3 Dog Nights, an old-fashioned love song,
Okay.
The Carpenters' hit We've Only Just Begun, and Kermit the Frog's Rainbow Connection.
Wow.
There's some serious
Serious talent in this
Oh,
bunch.
absolutely.
Rainbow Connection.
The song itself was released as a single in 1979 with a cover of a Barry Manilow song on the B-side.
By Jack Jones? It was a Jack.
Jack Jones released it, yes. And in 1980, the song peaked at 37 on the Billboard Adult Contemporary chart.
A freaking TV theme song. We have gold in our hands.
Absolutely.
Today. Yeah.
And
I'm giving my vote right now. I'll be back.
The
show's over.
Show's over.
See you guys next week.
but that's real cred. I mean, think if I were Jack Jones and I walked into random rooms, that would be what I would lead with. Hi, I'm Jack Jones. I sang the Love Boat theme song. And they'd be like, bullshit, you did. And you'd be like,
Right? Then they take a picture, they put it on your wall. You
You're
get a free
saying rather
steak
than
dinner.
opening with "I appeared in Airplane 2."
he's got a lot of options. He's got a lot of
I sang Christmas Is on the True Value 1983 Christmas compilation. I got some Ace Hardware Christmas records in my discography.
a lot of talent. lot of
Holy
talent.
smokes. Andy, Jack, and the other guy gave us a
Paul,
Now,
Charles,
this is
Paul,
go-
and Jan.
Did they ever have episodes where they were like at port or in
I
land?
think it was at sea and at port. There was 2 ships, I think they call them sister ships, that it was between the 2 boats they would do the filming on, and then they obviously had to time it for the off season. But I do believe that they did some filming on location, at different places around the world.
I want to be part of this Love Boat world.
It's a boat of love. Who can't get it, into that?
Well, I think, are we doing this?
Let's do it.
Let's dive in.
Is anybody going to take a shot at singing it first?
Well, because I just watched Summer Rental with my wife and kids a couple days ago, I feel like it would be really easy for me. So would one of you guys like to try?
I can do about 5 words of it.
Let's hear it.
The Love Boat soon will be making another run.
Ooh.
The Love Boat.
We'll find out what those words are in a bit.
I like that.
I know that the first words are love, exciting,
Oh, exciting.
and new.
That's right.
Come aboard. We're expecting you. All right, let's hear it. Jack Jones.
Okay, one moment. We're having some technical difficulties, but
Well, it's love. It's exciting and new.
We're getting our Conky also plays the music for us, so Conky kind of is sleeping on the job here. So there's Conky.
okay. Let's go.
Love, exciting and new.
Great bass line.
Very.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very disco.
Very disco. There's horns, sweeping horns.
And I love that they don't actually give you the lyrics right away. They just come in. They just sliding in with a little bit of music to start.
They're setting a mood.
Absolutely.
And we've obviously, this is our 5th episode. Most of our songs so far, have they been 30 seconds or 60? Do you guys remember like the actual song length?
Yeah, I would say somewhere between 30 and
Yeah,
60.
in that ballpark.
And this one's a minute and a half.
And they got a lot to say.
And this is the short version.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is. It's setting a mood. There's a cool little bass line. Jack Jones. Is that his name? Jack Johnson?
Jack
Jim
Jones.
Jones. Jack Jones.
Jack Jones.
Jack Jones. He sounds great. So far, so good. Love, exciting, and new. Great bass line. Very disco.
Come aboard. We're expecting you.
They're expecting me. How do I not want to come on this ship?
It's
Having taken a cruise once, they maybe are expecting you, but it is definitely a cattle call.
It's not like this.
It is an hour and a half or 2 or 3 hours waiting in lines to check into different places,
So-
especially if I flew from the U.S. to Canada, but then the ship was going back to the U.S., so I had to do customs like twice in a day.
So you weren't feeling this Jack Jones vibe.
It was not playing in my head, no.
Was it love?
It was hate.
Was it exciting and new?
Is it all the opposites?
It was all the opposite.
Hate,
It
boring, and old.
It was sweaty, awful.
Well, this is great. Love, exciting, and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. I feel like he's got a real, for lack of a better term, pizzazz to his voice.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and I'm digging there's an organ that you can just kind of hear doing a little bit in the background. It's really nice.
There's a lot of, and there's a guitar too doing some. I feel there's a little wah pedal going on.
Yes.
So there's a lot happening.
And can't you just? I mean, I expect that he is the lounge singer on the Love Boat, singing this. I mean,
Totally.
that's vocally what he sounds like.
He sounds like a lounge singer.
Absolutely.
A really good one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And love, life's sweetest reward. Let it
Life's sweetest reward. Is that what that was?
It's like a Tootsie Roll of life. Love.
I love that he's just going to give us all the similes and metaphors, right?
So far, love is exciting. It's new, and it's life's sweetest reward.
Oh,
I believe the next line. May I try a guess here? If John,
Yes.
let it flow, it comes back to you. Let's find out.
Yeah.
flow. It floats back to you.
Oh, let it float or flow?
let it. I think.
Do we have
I
the
heard
lyrics pulled up?
flow.
I'm gonna find out. Not experts.
I'm going to say flow. Love
Here are
flows
the lyrics.
more so than
Let it flow.
floats.
It floats back to you.
So a flow and a float.
That's
both.
right.
These are all very nautical words too. Right? Isn't a flow is also a big? I just burp in the microphone. big big,
A floe is what?
like an ice floe, like in Antarctica. It's like a big piece of ice that you could like penguins stand on.
And they're like, people are there. and
FLOE.
say, look at that flow.
Roll tape.
Love boat. Soon we'll be making another run. The love boat promises something for everyone.
I mean, what a chorus.
Yep. I just have a very much like flowing 70s dresses in my head when I'm hearing him singing this, and ladies boogieing around and
Pearls.
yes,
Leisure
yes.
suits.
Leisure
Yes.
suits.
Lots of flowing hair. And
Yeah. Light blue, open, a lot of chest hair and gold chains.
it was a good time.
It was a good time. So the Love Boat soon will be making another run. And what does he say? Let's get the lyrics. The Love Boat.
Soon we'll be making another run.
Okay.
The Love Boat promises something for everyone.
Damn right it does.
Yep.
All right. I'm in. And there's musically, there's some cool stuff happening. There's I believe the violins are mimicking his vocal pattern. So
Oh.
if he's singing the Love Boat, I think there's violins.
Like playing the melody of
There's a female or two backup singers
Okay.
in here as well. So excellent chorus.
Set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance. And love.
So is that a little post-chorus interlude?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the term for that is, but it certainly appears that way.
What is he saying there? Set your course for adventure?
Set your course for adventure, your mind on a new romance.
Okay. So is this like a swinger's boat?
It's a boat of love.
Possibly.
Yeah, boy. Okay.
If I was a single person looking to meet someone, I would not recommend a cruise ship.
And why is that, Engineer Pete?
I guess maybe some people are into overweight elderly folks.
But it's the Love Boat.
So maybe their market, maybe it's a different demographic.
Maybe it's the same people that were cruising back then are still cruising now.
And they're
They've just aged.
40 to 50 years older.
Is Love Boat Tinder of the 70s
Could be.
and early 80s?
And that's why, listeners,
Pre-AIDS. It was a different time.
we love listener feedback. And for those of you who grew up watching the show, talk to us. We'll and we can recap this next episode. Let us know what you remember from this show. And was there swinging happening? Or was it a beautiful cast? Talk to us. Give us some deets.
Won't hurt anymore.
Wait, what? Can you read me the line before
It
that?
won't hurt anymore.
Love won't hurt anymore.
It was hurting? This song got a little deeper than I was expecting.
That's what hurts.
What was the line before that?
So it was set a course for adventure, your mind on a new romance.
Okay.
Now, apparently, love won't hurt anymore.
All right, Jack. Maybe there's a reason TV theme songs usually are 1 minute. Let's find out.
An open smile on a friendly shore. It's love.
If you could just give me those lyrics, please, Ryan.
Love won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile on a friendly shore.
And I wish we had videos here. Ryan, after that line came up, he demonstrated for Pete and I an open smile. So picture smile real big, but have your mouth wide open.
Well, I just picture him going line by line writing this and getting to love won't hurt anymore, and him being like, what rhymes with anymore. Oh, sure. Now
Another nautical theme. And are we going into another chorus here?
it feels that way.
Let her rip.
Welcome aboard, it's love.
This is not the chorus. Is that it?
That's it.
That is it.
So there's only one chorus,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's this weird. The ending's kind of weird.
Yeah. It's sort of abrupt, right?
Yeah.
There's no resolution, I feel like.
I feel like overall it's a great song. I feel like the last 20 seconds are a little wacky.
It's abrupt.
Well, I'm really excited because I have painted a mental picture of this world, and we are about to see this theme song. Engineer Pete's pulling up the video for us. We're going to see Gopher. We're going to see Captain
Stubing.
Tanaka.
Stubings.
We're going to see Isaac.
Is it plural? I might have.
Is it
might have
plural
misread
or is
that.
it Stubing?
I don't know.
I think Stubing sounds legit. So we're going to see all these people, and I'm assuming we're going to see some ocean. So we are going to dive right in. If you guys want to grab another beer, you can. You don't have to wait. We can. It can be a. It's. By the way, in case you're curious, it is currently 5:20 p.m. in Wisconsin on a Sunday.
And I would encourage our listeners to put into the chat and give us feedback on what they are drinking while they're listening to this.
Please do.
And if you have suggestions for what we should be drinking, I also highly encourage that.
And we do have listeners we're able to see on our little pod service thing. We do have listeners all over the world. So, not a ton, all 8 of you.
8? That's amazing.
But one of our 8 listeners is from elsewhere. Pete's literally in the fridge getting beer instead of playing us this video. I think that's the last of the River West. This is
sure,
good.
whatever.
This is really good podcasting right now. Yeah. By the way, the fellas are now both drinking. Big shocker, guys. New Glarus is back. We're talking to you. What are their names? Hold on. We're talking to you, David and Deborah Carey. Sponsor us. All right. Are we ready, Engineer Pete, to watch the video?
Yes.
All right. Here we go, guys. Usually we just talk over this part. They're showing the boat at port. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, there's a lovely lady.
Elaine Joyce.
Oh, wow. Yep, very 70s here. I love it.
Exciting.
Hold on a second. That
Guy's really familiar.
That guy.
That's Horseshack.
Horseshack, exactly. That's Horseshack. It's got to be from.
Welcome Back, Kotter.
Yeah, Kate.
So, for those of you who aren't able to watch, you're driving a car or whatever else, we see 2 beautiful blondes to start it out, and then Horseshack from Welcome Back, Kotter. All right, let's keep it going.
Come aboard.
That's who I was picturing. This type of guy.
Abe
Expect-
Vigoda.
He was a singer, Abe Vigoda.
Abe Vigoda was a singer?
Yeah, I think he had a Live at the Hollywood Bowl album. Or was he a comedian?
Pre-Godfather?
I don't know.
Or post-Godfather?
So, for those of you, again, who haven't seen this, they're basically showing the boats at port in what appears to be maybe San Francisco. Is that the Golden Gate Bridge on the upper left there?
It's some kind of
Bridge.
suspension bridge. Yeah.
And they're just showing the different people in a buoy type thing. All right, let's keep it going. More actors and actresses. Nancy Walker. And there's the Pacific Princess.
It's a great name.
Let it flow.
What's interesting now, for the last 10 seconds, they're really giving us a feel of the technical aspects of this ship. They're showing weather vanes, other weird crap.
I would not have expected that.
No.
It floats back.
And here comes the main theme coming to the screen in the 3070s fonts.
Soon we'll be making
Those great 70s horns.
And now, if you could pause. Okay. I think, and I'm just spitballing here, I think they're showing the Geth stars
Correct.
at the beginning.
That's the way it looked, yes.
And now we're going to get the crew. And I'm really excited.
Yeah, so starring your Love Boat crew. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Gavin.
What a good-looking white-haired man.
Oh, yeah.
Set a course for adventure, your mind on a new road, man.
There is the doc. Bernie Keppel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Do you guys recognize, do you remember these faces?
I remember Captain Stubing, or Stubings, and Isaac.
Correct. Those are the only 2 I would
I remember the
recognize.
doc. Now, is he the dad in Alf?
No, but he looks like
Okay. Keep it coming.
What's interesting, they're not putting their actual names. It was just your captain,
Your
ship's
doctor. Yeah, so as you guys know, when you watch a show, it tells you the actor's name. And under the name, it says Bernie Keppel as your ship's doctor, not whatever his name is.
Yeah.
It's great. Ooh, we're in a paradise right now. Palm trees.
Fred Grady.
I have zero recollection of the person.
Your yeoman purser? That's
I don't know what yeoman means.
Something with water and ships.
what? Boy.
Open smile.
Pacific Princess. There's Isaiah.
And let me just tell you, anyone would be happy to have him as a bartender. Doesn't he look like a...
He looks like a good time.
Oh, absolutely.
He memorizes your name on day one, and he's telling funny jokes.
Absolutely.
Right, all sorts of different types of. He's a comedian. He's a psychiatrist.
Yes.
He's everything you want in a bartender.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Or at another port, maybe Hawaii. Who knows? Oh, Julie. I'm burping again.
No.
She's got the cute girl next door thing going.
Correct. She's also the only one that gets a name.
That's
Everyone else was just your bartender, your captain, your
And we have your what does it say there? Your cruise director. What's her name?
It was Julie, your cruise director.
I like that it's like they're bringing you into the show.
It's familial.
That's Aaron Sorkin. Is that his name?
Spelling?
Spelling.
That Aaron Spelling is a talented man.
Smart move. All
right, let's wrap it up. We have 3 seconds left. That's a great visually. I encourage you viewers, take the time, take the few minutes to watch this.
And I imagine on YouTube, you can watch multiples of these with different guest stars.
Heck yeah, it's not always Abe Vigoda.
Yeah, like
and Horseshack.
I have memories of like, like Tom Hanks, like just the whole boatload of emerging stars being the guest star on that.
It's great. So a couple things before we wrap it up. Pete, are you able to see if you can find the summer rental version?
I just found the Charo version. I know I didn't mention that before, but there is a Charo version.
Do we want to do a second of it?
Back and forth.
But yeah, unfortunately, each time when I try and queue up another song, I have to listen to a 20-second ad.
So we wanted to check out the John Candy Rip Torn one from Summer Rental.
Yes.
And what was the other one?
Dionne Warwick.
From the movies that happened afterwards. So we are going to check those out. I've got a fun end of show question that I've been thinking about all day that I'm excited to try it on you guys. So
hit me.
A Verbo is for... Seriously? 2 ads? I'm getting doubled up here.
I'm saving it for our end question.
Okay. Okay. So tell me about this scene. Paint this summer rental scene for me.
Really quickly, in the movie, John Candy wants to become a sailor. And he meets a guy named Scully who runs a bar called the Barnacle Bar Restaurant. And Scully also rents out sailboats to tourists. And he takes his son out and he crashes the boat. And he says, I want to become a... He's like...
This is Candy.
This is Candy saying to Rip Torn, can you make me a sailor? He's like, I'm going to make you the greatest sailor ever was. And then they get hammered and sing the Love Boat at night on a sailboat.
And I feel like that's a prerequisite to becoming a good sailor is you have to learn how to handle your liquor.
Absolutely.
And
they're throwing back shots. They're playing. And Scully's missing a hand. He's got a hook.
Okay. And as any good one would, right?
Yes. Pete, any luck? He's working. We work Pete hard here in the engineer's seat.
Do they sing the Love Boat theme like as the sun is going down in the boat?
I think it's pitch dark at that point. Okay. I think they're well oiled and
like the sea to pick up your spirits, put a song in your heart.
Know what you mean?
This is great.
You must know a lot of ocean songs.
I do. Here's the CDT my mother taught me.
Love
exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you.
Can you pause for 1 second?
And long.
Here's a sea ditty my mother taught me. Are you guys familiar with this movie?
No.
It's fantastic.
I love his inflection. I love his
I
inflection.
don't think I've seen it in a couple of decades, but I might need to revisit it because I'm literally in tears right now.
Give us more. Here's a sea ditty me mother taught
Of life's sweetest reward.
Oh, he's got the lyrics right, too.
Let it flow.
Let it flow.
It flows back to you. The love boat. Soon we'll be making another run. The love boat.
I love it.
me. It's great. So yes, summer rental, highly recommended.
So Charo's version, this might have been part of an episode.
Let's do a few seconds. Good Lord.
What in the world are we listening to? What the heck is this?
Charo.
What's Charo?
You don't know who Charo is?
No.
She was a
I don't know.
an entertainer.
I mean,
So,
Oh,
yeah.
Charo. I know
Yes.
who. Yeah, okay.
If you recognize her face.
I recognize her face, yes. 80s character for sure.
Yes. So there you have it. And did you find Dion?
I can only do so many things at a time.
You don't. And we're good. I think we can get a feel for what Dion sounds like. Pete's working hard here. We appreciate it.
It's amazing to me that they would change that theme song after 8 golden years.
Yeah.
They feel like they needed to make a complete 180.
Let's hear it.
Oh boy.
Ooh, this is good.
Very 86.
I like Dion.
All of a sudden, Ryan's like, "Oh, he's just kidding." Whew.
Yeah, I
That's
basically
great.
interrupted you saying, why
Wow.
do this? And you're like, oh yeah. Right decision.
Wow.
The correct move.
Wow.
Wow is right. Dang. Well, fellas, it's the time where we vote. I've given my vote, so Pete, if you can give me a good old-fashioned I'll be back.
I'll be back.
If you don't know, we either give this You're in Big Trouble, Mister, or an I'll be back. The I'll be back means it makes our Hall of Fame, and You're in Big Trouble, Mister means it makes our Hall of Shame. So far, we have had nothing but I'll be backs. Thanks, Conky.
I'm giving this the Michelle Tanner. I'm giving it thumbs down.
Whoa!
Thumbs down.
That was unexpected.
Thumbs down.
Whoa! Hold on.
Any reasons?
You're in big trouble, mister.
There it is.
Did
Sorry.
you just want to hear that clip?
Well, yes, but the lyrics are all over the place. I can get into the music, but especially after I heard Dion, I'm conflicted. So I'm giving it a thumbs down.
This is the travesty.
So, because you heard a better version, it made the original version bad. Like if you'd never heard Dionne Warwick, it was a fine song.
No, I'm giving it to Michelle Tanner. That's it.
Okay, well, I guess you're not going to explain yourself anymore. You're just sticking with it.
Dionne Warwick's version was
Here's
great.
my vote.
I'll be back.
All right, majority rules, ladies and gentlemen. I think almost all of you will be happy to know that the Love Boat has made our Hall.
Fame.
Thanks. If you disagree with us, let us know. If you're with Ryan on this one, please tell us. I think I can understand why you would love it. If you're not feeling the love for this song and you're feeling like Ryan, tell us what's going on.
And I'd love to hear people's feedback on the Jack Jones versus Dionne Warwick battle for the Love Boat heart.
Could we include Rip Torn's version as well in the battle?
I love that version.
I might choose Rip Torn as well. It's also shorter.
It is. All right. We are just about out of time here. We're at the 39-minute mark. So we're really quickly going to see if anybody has any questions. I mentioned earlier, I do have a question. If you had to go on a 7-day cruise with any fictional TV family from the 1980s, this could be animated or regular, you're sleeping in the same cabin as them, you're doing all that stuff, which 80s television family or a group of people are you going on the Love Boat with for a 7-day cruise in the Pacific?
That's a really good question.
Excited.
There's a lot of material there to work with. I'll tell you, I'm going to go with Who's the Boss. I'm going to go with Tony Maselli. But I'm taking the whole house. I'm not just taking Tony and
Angela.
I'm taking Mona. I'm taking the kids.
Jonathan and Samantha.
I'm taking the whole.
Is this a Samantha thing?
No, it's a Mona thing.
Mona. Yeah, she could have been a guest star on the Golden Girls if we go back to episode 1.
She's probably a guest star on the Love Boat, for crying out loud.
All right, excellent choice.
I'm gonna say Family Ties.
You bring in that's a dramatic family. All right, the Keatons are coming with you. Elise, do you think she'd be grumpy on the Love Boat?
I don't care.
You're just gonna hang out.
Yeah, that's
a fun crew.
Seemed like a fun crew.
Alex P would be walking around in his penny loafers the whole time.
A swimsuit and penny loafers.
Exactly.
I'm bringing the Smurfs.
Smurfs.
All right.
Me and a bunch of Smurfs in a room.
Can Smurfs swim?
We're going to find out.
It's love.
Only one way to find
Hey,
it.
Brainy. Doop.
Exactly.
You have a little Smurf swimsuit. Any other questions before we wrap up episode 5 of the...
I have a question. It's not an opinion question. Ryan, when you were looking up lyrics, did you find lyrics for both the TV song and the single release? Because if there's a 3.5-minute single, did it have more words?
That's a really good question.
And did they get any better, in your opinion, since you kind of are shitting all over the regular ones?
Yeah,
I didn't see that. No. I didn't, in all honesty, I didn't see it. All I found were the Jack Jones lyrics.
So I wonder then, is the other 3 minutes of the single release just all instrumental?
8 listeners. Let us know. Do some research, listeners, and let us know what's going on.
It's a really good question.
Ryan, question before we wrap it up.
I got nothing.
All right. Well, that's okay, because we like to stay between the 35 and 45-minute range, and we are at 43 fun-loving minutes. It has been an absolute pleasure, as always. Until next week, I'm John.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Peter.
Thank you for listening to the Super 80s Podcast.